Base Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker. After lighting the world on fire in an epic commencement speech where he was calling out facts and common sense,
You know your damn role.
here comes the haterade.
It's really hard.
But what about the love?
What?
Well, several prominent names have come into play,
It's true.
including one bishop out of Kansas City.
That is true.
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this.
That is good.
So what's next? Ladies and gentlemen, Jasper Gonzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Of course, it's Monday. It's a new week. Well, I want to say this should be my last video. This should be my final video on this particular subject, but I don't see it happening. Harrison Butker, Kansas City Chiefs kicker, Super Bowl winning champion kicker, kicked a record 5 in the Super Bowl to win it. Right? Okay, he's a kicker. Okay, move on from it. No. Harrison Butker decided to give a commencement speech at Benedictine College. We're going on almost 2 weeks now. Well, at least 10 days. And anybody who listens to this speech, just as a broad matter, it's about a 20-minute speech. Anybody who listens to it would look at it and say, hey, you know what? Damn. Dude's based, and he made common sense. But no. Those with little feeble minds, like, I don't know, the woke, got all triggered, panties bunch, rectums clench. How dare this man go to a Catholic church, at a Catholic school, in front of Catholics, and talk about Catholic doctrine and faith? How dare he? Well, he dared. It was an epic speech of a woke takedown, of a woke smackdown, a masterpiece theater, if you will. And of course, all the haters came out. Everybody started coming out with all the haterade. And I'm going to show one little clip of a person of, let's just call her HR Karen, at the end of this video, and you pretty much crystallize. It'll crystallize everything that I'm talking about. But we're not here to talk about that. Well, we are a little bit, but not really. Where's the support? Where's the love for one Harrison Butker? Well, a number of prominent names have stepped in, including one bishop from Kansas City. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Kansas City Bishop lauds Harrison Butker's passion for his Catholic faith. A number of prominent Catholics, including a local bishop, have come out in support of Kansas City Chiefs star kicker Harrison Butker, who have been vilified for his overly Catholic commencement address at Benedictine College, May 11th. Several public figures and pundits have also called for Butker to be fired from his position on the team for sharing his views on gender, abortion, assisted suicide, euthanasia, surrogacy, all of which line up with Catholic teaching. Quote, the harmful remarks made by Harrison Butker were unacceptable, reads change.org. Yes, they worthless, woke change.org, which is virtue signaling left, right, and center. No one gives two fucks about them. Petition calling for his dismissal. His comments were sexist, homophobic, anti-trans, anti-abortion, and racisms. Bishop James Johnson of the Diocese of Kansas City, St. Joseph, however, released a statement saying that Harrison Butker's passion for his Catholic faith and his family are beautiful and well known. And like most people, he has a strong opinion on where we are as a church and as a nation. The Catholic Church believes that God calls on everyone to pursue holiness, no matter what their path takes. The bishop continued, as St. Paul notes, the diversity of callings, not diversity of callings and vocations is essential to the life and mission of the church. Quote, I support Mr. Butker's right to share his faith and express his opinions, including those that are critical of bishops. Yes, he has been. His last remark likely refers to the Super Bowl winner's chastisement in his speech of a certain unnamed bishops who were, quote, motivated by fear during the pandemic lockdowns. Yeah. You had those who were afraid, so they shut their churches down. So instead of allowing people to worship, you shut your churches down. That's where he ripped you. Quote, Our own nation is led by a man who publicly and proudly proclaims his Catholic faith, but at the same time is delusional enough to make the sign of the cross during a pro-abortion rally, Buckner said in his address regarding Joe Dementia. He has been so vocal in his support for the murder of innocent babies that I'm sure that many people appears that you can be both Catholic and pro-choice. Yes, you can be of the world and in it at the same time. Bishop Joseph Strickland, a conservative bishop who was removed for his post for allegedly criticizing the Pope Francis, yes, the socialist Pope himself, thanked Buckner for speaking truth to power in a post on X. Quote, as voices are raised against Harrison Butker's speech at Benedictine College, let us stand strong and resist the attempts to silence the truth, Strickland wrote. Harrison spoke in love to the graduates and to our culture. Catholic League President Bill Donahue, yes, the infamous Bill Donahue, just take a trip back to the 80s and pull up Bill Donahue's name and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Someone who wrote that Buckner's nailed it in his commencement speech. Quote, his courage and his commitment to Catholicism is laudatory. Donahue wrote, a heralded Catholic football player defends traditional moral values at a Catholic church. How novel. And within no time, he's being bashed all over the place.
Common. First and foremost, until a few months ago, we were both employed by the Kansas City Chiefs. I cheered you on for 6 years straight. And with that, I would assume we went to the same PR training. But since all of that obviously left your fucking brain when you went to go give that speech, I thought I'd be a good coworker. Share my notes. Let's get started. These are fucking vague. Biggest takeaway is you now represent a $1 billion organization. You are no longer just Harrison Butker. You are now Harrison Butker, who plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. And anything you say or do that doesn't align with that brand, scissoring just like the lesbians you hated in that video, will be grounds for term.
About time. Took several days for some to actually say, hey, you know what? Buckner's comments weren't so controversial after all. Weren't so scary after all. Weren't so hideous after all. They were based on common sense of facts. You know, faith, love, respect, honor, especially when it came to women. You know, when it came to defending life. Oh, God forbid. Now, I mentioned that some prominent names came out in defending him. Happens that the daughter, Gracie Hunt, came out and respected Buckner's Christian faith. Her mother, the matriarch of the Hunt family, came out and also defended Harrison Buckner's comments, saying that as a woman of faith herself, she has total respect for him. Now, whether the Chiefs organization will come out and defend him, that's a different story, because we know the league doesn't give a damn. The league already threw their 2 cents in with diversity and equity, you know, and Mr. Buckner's comments don't fit those, don't fit those, so we have no respect for his, but we have respect for diversity, equity, inclusion. Yes. And the $20 million that we had to bend over, grab both ankles and spread both cheeks for, because we're pussies. But at the end of the day, Buckner's comments were factual. They were commonsensical. They were critical thinking. They were smart. They were correct. And Buckner's not backing down, nor should he. He's a good man. He's a based man. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please have a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.